I'm George Gogas, and some people have identified me with horse showing, and others have identified me with making art, and some have identified me with teaching in the public schools. Montana has always been home. I can't think of any place now that I would rather be than right here in Montana. It's a place that allows me to do the things I really want to do. Well, I'm George Gogas, and we're in my workspace. Consider myself a mid-20th century modernist, formalist, making imagery. I was really influenced by Charlie Russell. In fact, I still have the little painting that my dad had, I'm sure he got it out of a calendar someplace, and he stuck it in my room. And I was probably 6 years old when I was first aware of it and really liked that type of thing. My mother said I liked horses before I could even speak. I'd point to them out in the field and jump up and down and make sounds. When I went to school later on at the University of Montana, I was turned around 180 degrees by the instructors, and they said, you know, there are other ways to paint other than copying Charlie Russell. And so I was introduced to Picasso and the modernists. Graduate school said, paint in series, exhaust the idea, take it through to what you think may be its conclusion. I realized that modernism and a traditional Western art could be merged, especially with the Judith Basin Encounter series. The name comes from this expanse of space just right about in the middle of Montana. And the reason I picked that place is because Charlie Russell, that's where he landed when he first came to Montana as a 16-year-old in the Judith Basin. Charlie Russell expressed a certain aspect of the West. He felt that the West was disappearing. And so he wanted to get it down before it was all gone. And he very popular in Montana, a very well-known name. And yet, on the other hand, art had gone a different direction after Charlie Russell had started painting the West. There was the controversy was there, still is there, traditional Western painting versus modernism. And I thought, well, there's an encounter there. So that's why the name Judith Basins was used. And every painting is prefaced by those words. Judith Basin Encounter started with a painting called Judith Basin Encounter when Charlie met Pablo on the open range. And from then, it just continued. They're all based on a Russell painting. And then I change them over to a pseudo-cubistic style. I put all my energies, all my time into making art. And I started another 30-year career. You know, whatever interests you at the time, go ahead, pursue it. Take it to where you want to take it.